Welcome to Meaningful Mornings. On March 19th, 2020, we commenced the first day of the first season of Meaningful Mornings. More important than the what is the why. We all felt that our days, and so our lives, were going to become ayukta, with everyone schooling from home, working from home, not being able to meet and travel. We were going to become distracted, disintegrated. And so Meaningful Mornings was, is, will be an attempt, a response to inhibit ayukta by sadachara. Sadachara means to have a organized day, to have a noble life. This morning, December 20th, 2022, we complete the final day of our 9th season. That is 860 mornings that we have come together in oneness. Just this year, we have been together. This is our 300th morning. More important than the what is the why. Why do we gather? For the vision, mission, and action. Sanatana Dharma, self-development, study, and discipline. And we are following the vision statement, mission statement, action statement. We're feeling this fruition. We're following the guide to the map, to divinity. Do you all feel more divine? More divinity inside, more divinity outside? The first chapter, the first verse of Bhagavad Gita that we explored was on January 28th, 2021. In this first chapter, first verse, we heard Dharma kshetre kurukshetre kimakurvata Sanjaya. Dhritarashtra, a blind king, is asking Sanjaya, who's a noble servant. It's hard to describe Sanjaya. He's asking what has happened in Kurukshetra, which is a northern part of India, Bharat, but more so Dharma Kshetre, what has happened in this gathering for Dharma. There's selfishness, there's selflessness. Some reflections on this. Yes, Dhritarashtra is physically blind. Like Vivek can see the grass over there, he can't. But more so, his blindness is not physical, rather is mental. He is one who lives by labels. Labels causes likes. Likes cause limits. That's how we should reflect on Dhritarashtra, not just a blind king. Because if you reflect like that, I'm not blind, so I don't relate to him. I like to think I'm a king, but I'm not, so I don't relate to him. And comparatively, Sanjaya is the opposite. No labels, no likes, no limits. And that's why he's a noble servant. No ego. Rishi Vyasa, who is the documenter of the Bhagavad Gita, to help Dhritarashtra see the consequences of his decision, enables Sanjaya to stay in the palace, yet to see what is happening at Kurukshetra. And an implication for us is those who don't live by favoritism, then they can see more. They can feel more. Chapter 1, verse 2, Sanjaya Uvacha. Sanjaya begins to describe to Dhritarashtra what happened. Sanjaya doesn't speak very much in the Bhagavad Gita. On March 2nd, 2021, chapter 1, verse 24, he begins to describe the entrance of Prince Arjuna. He describes his chariot. He describes what Prince Arjuna tells Shri Krishna to do. On April 5th, 2021, Sanjaya speaks again. This is the end of chapter 1, verse 47, where he describes a very different Prince Arjuna. In the middle of the chapter, Prince Arjuna is standing up and confident. At the end of the chapter, he's sitting down cracked. On April 19th, 2021, Sanjaya shares how Prince Arjuna has now become a disciple. Shishyaha te aham. Disciple yours, I. And after Sanjaya describes this, our Shri Krishna begins the Bhagavad Gita. And the first, foremost, final message is, the content are content. The wise are content. They don't complain, they don't criticize, they don't cry for any reason, living or dying. April 19th, 2021, that was chapter 2, verse 9, was the last time Sanjaya spoke. And now, December 20th, 2022, almost a year and a half later, he's speaking again. Chapter 11, verse 9. Sanjaya uvacha evam uktva tato rajan mahayogeshwaro harihi darshayamasa parthaya paramam rupamaishwaram. Sanjaya shared. Sanjaya, the one who has no labels, likes, limits. Evam uktva, having shared this. Who is shared? Some Prince Arjuna, mostly Shri Krishna. Tataha Rajan. Having shared this, then, he's referring to Rajan is Dhritarashtra. In our culture, what we're experiencing is not adesha. Adesha means command. What we're experiencing is upadesha, which means advice. There's many dialogues that are happening, like for you and I too. The most recent sharer is Ishvara, that is God. The God of what? yoga, Yogeshwara. This god of yoga is Maha. He is the one who's beyond the greatest. He's also known as Hari, the one who steals negativity, steals vices. Darshayamasa Parthaya, he showed to Prince Arjuna. What did he show? Paramam, that which is the highest, deepest, Rupa, form, Aishwaram of God. This is a similar sentiment to past verses. The point that should be noted here is how Sanjay just describes the king as king, but see how he's describing Sri Krishna. And the point for us is, the more that we know the difference between position and peace, the more we start to think about it, and in this case, speak about it. Relax the body. Enjoy breathing. Close your eyes. Open your mind. And start to feel that you've lived your whole life for position. It has only led to you sitting down and being cracked. And now, with your immense persistence and patience with Bhagavad Gita, that you are feeling peace. Slowly, gently, actually open your eyes. You have ever experienced infinity, divinity, Shri Krishna is an expression of this. Shri Krishna Chandra Bhagavan Ki Jai. From transformation to application. Your recent application was to change your phone's screen so that you're ever touching Shri Krishna's feet or your divinity's feet. How many of you did this? See how it's making that which is position-oriented more meaningful to become sacred. Relatedly, in reference to being more meaningful, we're coming up on the holiday season, and so many people are buying stuff. Our community, specifically the Prithvi Seva Sangha effort, has created a petition on change.org for us to not be those who are engaged in consumerism, which leads to comparisons, but rather to live by simple living, high thinking. I am encouraging everyone here to sign up for this pledge to not harm the environment, but to help the environment. That is shared on chat and in the chat and will be shared throughout our social media. It would be lovely if by the end of the year we had 1,000 seekers who are seeking in a more lifestyle way. Your application until we recommence our 10th season on Saturday, January 14th, is for all of you to register for Chinmay Mission Niagara's e-newsletter. I believe most of you are receiving this, but there's many who join us through Zoom, Facebook, Instagram, where you may have more of a casual relationship with Chinmay Mission Niagara. Register for our e-newsletter. The simplest way to do that is email our crew and say you want to sign up, because on Sunday, December 25th, I and our crew will be offering a gift to you, a gift for 2023. When you receive this gift, use this gift. The most impractical way to live is to live unhappily. The most practical way to live is to live joyfully. That's a hint about what this gift will be like. Final thought, I offer my dakshina, my gratitude to our community, to all of the seekers. I keep mentioning the 250 of you a day for 300 days have been seeking. I've never felt Bhagavan Krishna like I feel him. And a strong reason for that is you. What else can I give you other than more meaningful mornings, more cool visuals? I offer my dakshina, my gratitude to Shankarji. He has to get up earlier. He has to work harder. I feel teaching Bhagavad Gita is easier than teaching Sri Rudram. This is not a breath exercise for him. It's a breath exercise. And to Rupa, who has to be part of both Sri Rudram and Meaningful Mornings, all of the posters, all of the administration, my dakshina, my gratitude. Once someone had asked Pujya Swami Tejo Mayananda, how does one know if they're a successful Balavihar teacher? And he shared, if your student loves Bhagwan more, then you are successful. I pray to Bhagwan Krishna that all of us love Bhagwan more, and specifically into Shankarji and Rupa, that their child, who will be born soon, loves Bhagwan more than they both love Bhagwan. As Rupa specifically gives birth to her baby, she will not tend to Meaningful Mornings for some time until she's ready. Her responsibility, her dharma will be transitioned to Soumya. Our Soumya from our crew who moved to Bharat to study Advaita Vedanta for 1 year, she has come back and she will be tending to this responsibility. What I'm sharing is people are great. I feel like our community, our cooperators, our crew are the greatest, but all in reference to God. Sarve bhavantu sukinaha, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet. Om shanti shanti shantihi. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. We love you, Bhagwanji. Thank you for everything. Be joy.